think about a time when you were struggling, right? Did you tell anyone? And have you ever had any struggle admitting to someone that you were struggling with your mental health?
Yeah, I think it just is in general quite hard to admit mental health things, and even though there's more awareness about it now, it's still very hard to talk about. I think when I first moved to uni, it's more lonely, you're in a different place, new friends, but I think my family has always been very supportive, and like when you start talking to friends, you realize that people are very much going through the same thing as you, and I think that's really helped. And obviously people who need professional help, people, it's like your physical health, you would take care of that. So yeah,
that's great. And what would you say prevents people from speaking up?
I think it's a very complicated issue. A lot of factors. I think a lot of just stigma in society definitely prevents people. But I think just this awareness that it's not this weird thing, and that everybody struggles, and that it's something you should take care of, like any aspect of your well-being. Yeah.
Do you think people fear judgment when speaking about their mental health, just like what you said previously?
Yeah, I think it's very hard to like speak for anyone, but from personal experience, or from friends, I do think there's just a stigma about it, and you never want to be massively different than anyone, and a lot of times when you're just by yourself, it's very hard to know if other people are feeling how you're feeling. But I also think like discourse and more awareness, and even like a lot of more celebrities and public health figures are talking about it now, so I think that all contributes to greater discussion.
Yes, that is so true. What's something you wish you heard when you were struggling?
Maybe just that you're not alone, and that other people are going through what you're going through, and that things get better. And it's not always going to be a linear journey, but there's ups, there's downs, but there is light and there's hope, and yeah.
And who do you speak to when you are struggling with mental health?
A lot of my friends, my family, even just like writing down your thoughts in a journal, I find can be helpful, so you can just really like be in tune with what you're feeling. Stuff like that.
What advice would you give to someone who is afraid to speak up?
Obviously it's really difficult, and everyone's on their own journey, but I would just say you're not, hopefully if you have the right people around you, they're not going to judge you, and that is the best way to try to get help. Is speaking up is the best way.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well, yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're never alone, and you don't have to struggle in silence. Pieta House provides a safe space to seek help. That's www.pieta.ie. Speaking up is the first step.